It's that time of year again, where every internet guru is pitching their favorite way to get rich in the next 6 months. It's always something sexy like drop shipping, software, or some Amazon automation scheme that sounds like you're never going to get your money back. I'm not here to do that. I'm going to give you 5 business ideas that are actually pretty simple, affordable, and can be done in your local market. These all can be done for a low upfront cost, and you can start them as soon as this weekend if you want to. The first idea is pressure washing. Now, pressure washing is pretty simple. You are buying a machine, you're going off, you're cleaning people's driveways, you're cleaning people's windows, you're cleaning people's houses, you're cleaning people's cars. Whatever they want you to clean, you're using this pressure washing machine to do it. A few jobs can pay off all the costs of the equipment that you need. Once you start to get a regular cadence of clients, you're going to hire people to start doing the jobs for you. Then you're going to buy more equipment, and you're going to repeat this process over and over as you scale this company. The second idea is tree trimming. Tree trimming has a constant need because guess what? Trees grow every single year. So if you go out one year and you cut it, chances are you're going to have to come back again and again and again in the following years. Now, in certain markets, especially in Florida where I live, we have palm trees, and every single year these need to be trimmed. This is a recurring business model, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much. You can offer tree maintenance, tree trimming, stump grinding. There's literally multiple services that you can do with this type of company. No one is going to remove trees themselves unless they want a death wish. The third idea is a tent rental company. The service is pretty straightforward. You are providing a tent for a rental fee. Someone is going to use that tent for any type of event that they want. Once you have bought the tent, then you are going to hire a few college kids who are going to go and set it up for your client. They can be used for parties, weddings, events, concerts, you name it, tents are being used for it. Now, people will pay you a premium for this because they don't want to set it up themselves and they don't want to store it since they're so big. I have seen tent rental companies charge hundreds, if not thousands of dollars an hour for the use of their tents. Idea number 4 is a junk removal company. Now, you probably know this innately, but people in the United States have way too much junk. It's why thrift stores and consignment shops do so well, is because we have so much extra stuff that there's a constant supply. But what about all the other stuff that doesn't go to a thrift store or a consignment shop? What do you do with it? People are begging for you to help them take it away. You just need a truck and a few friends. This is probably the easiest idea out of this entire list because of the low startup costs. Idea number 5 is a ice vending machine. Now, ice vending machines can print money in the right area. Location is key. Many times there is no staff required because these things are all automatic. Another great thing about ice vending machines is they have predictable operational costs. You know exactly what it's going to cost you month over month to provide the ice for your customers. And because it is frozen water, literally frozen water, your margins are insanely high. I live next to the water, and these types of machines are always busy as people are going out to the beach and they need to bring some ice for their cooler. I know I said I would just do 5, but I have a couple more ideas that I want to share with you guys. Idea number 6 is a dumpster rental company. Now, this solves a similar problem just like the junk removal business, but this is even more passive because you are taking the container, the dumpster, and you're going to the location, whether it's a construction site, whether it's someone's house who's moving out, and you're just leaving it there. They're the ones who are picking up their junk and throwing it in there. And once it is full, you're showing up, you're picking it up, you're bringing it to the dump, you're dumping it all out, and you are making a huge fee on this service. People kill for a good dumpster. One of the reasons why this is such a good idea is because this is something that people only need a few times in their life, unless you are doing this service for a construction company. But many times they're not going to go out there and buy a dumpster because this is something they're only going to do once or twice over the next 10 years when they're moving out. And so they're going to hire you to bring your dumpster there for a day or two so they can get rid of their junk in an easy way, and you're going to take it away from them and solve their problem. Idea number 7 is a pool cleaning company. Now, pool cleaning prints cash. The margins are normally very good. They range anywhere between 40 and 55%, which is much higher than the average small business that is usually in the 20 to 25% range. And this is very similar to pressure washing in the sense that after a few jobs, you pretty much have paid for all the equipment that you need. It's also a very straightforward scaling process. This is a recurring service. I have someone who cleans my pool every single week. They get paid $120 every single month without fail. So the more people you get to sign up, the more ARR you're making on a yearly basis, the more equipment that you need to buy, the more people that you need to sign up. That is the cycle on how you scale a pool cleaning company. So I have a student, Melissa, who was a former superintendent in the school in New Jersey, who decided to buy a commercial pool cleaning business in South Carolina. And in year 1, she's going to be doing over $300,000 in cash flow. This is the exact same type of business model. And idea number 8 is driveway sealing. Now, driveway sealing is great for a number of reasons because it's a steady stream of revenue. Many different types of municipalities need this on a recurring basis. Because they have roads, it's much easier to seal them and seal the cracks than it is to redo the road. And every time you seal it, that only lasts for a certain period of time before that crack happens again, and you need to go in there and seal it another time. So this is a recurring service typically done by the state or municipalities. And so you're working with them, and you typically have great contracts that are spelled out for the next 6 months or years to come. This type of business model has very low amounts of competition. But before you start any of these business ideas that I just talked about, right now there are over 10,000 baby boomers that are retiring every single day that need to sell their businesses to people just like you. They are already profitable, they've been around for decades, and AI is not going to replace them anytime soon. This is a way lower risk than starting your own business. 95% of startups fail within the first 5 years, whereas acquiring a business has an over 95% success rate after 5 years. It is literally the inverse. And the best part of this is that you can use a strategy where you use little to zero of your own money in order to acquire these types of businesses. I put together a free guide on how you can go and buy one of these boomer businesses with little to zero down for free for you to download. You can find it in the description below if you're interested. This is seriously something I recommend you check out before you go and spend any money on any type of equipment. Thanks for watching, and go buy some businesses.